Hi, my name is Brian Young, and this is a video for the Bass Pro Stores demonstrators. Basically, it's a kind of an in-depth on how to do your demonstration, and if you have any, these are kind of like little techniques that might help you in your sales, okay? Basically, I've already got set up the NASCAR set modified, how it's going to look in your store. We've basically going to add the pit box to the NASCAR set. You're basically going to take out a single straight and the 1-2 track, and you're going to modify the layout like this. This is all in the, each store is going to get a field kit. Basically, it's going to have a pit box, an extra pit box, some extra cars, hand throttles, and it's going to have 2 instructions, basically the Bass Pro demonstrator script, and read this first document, which is how to set up your layout, okay? And hopefully you guys are all that tech savvy. Bass Pro, I'm sure you guys are. And so, this is just kind of another video to help you guys. So after you've got everything set up, I really want to concentrate on the pit box and how to use the pit box and technical problems you might have with the cars. Now, the first thing you should do with all your cars is, well, first thing you want to get is a Phillips screwdriver. And the second thing is take apart every one of your cars to make sure nothing has come loose in manufacturing and in shipping. And one of the things that might come loose is the computer chip. The computer chip might get dislodged from its little mount in here. So you want to take the car apart. First of all, let me put the car back together quickly here. So what it would look like once you unscrewed the body. This is a car that's together. All right. So what you might, first thing you want to do is you want to pop out the motor mount. And the best way to do it is I always take the car and bend it a little bit, push my finger and pop the motor mount. This is called the motor mount. Now, one of the main reasons why your car might not work is these little prongs. See these little prongs? These might have got bent up and are not making good contacts with this computer circuit right here. If they're not making good contacts when it's mounted like this, then your car won't move, okay? And especially if some little kids are driving these cars at Bass Pro, this motor mount might pop out, okay? And you might have to take the car apart, pop everything back in, okay? So, and making sure your guide braids are straight and clean too. Another thing is the prongs coming from the motor. These prongs are part of the computer chip. I want to go into detail so you guys understand how this works. Okay, so see these prongs? They're coming through the car like this. Now, if these prongs are bent, okay, or stuck up into the chassis, they're not going to make contact with your guide pin, therefore you won't have power. So make sure they're pointed down like this, okay? They should all start looking like this when you start your car. Pop the guide pin back in, push this, it should move a little bit, which is good, okay? Now we're going to pop the motor pod back in. Now let's go through the pit box and how it works, okay? Basically, when you plug the pit box in, your pit box should look like this. It should have 3 green or amber flashing lights, 1, 2, 3. You should have 3 flat lines, and you should have a nice fuel gauge up here. These are your fuel gauge for your cars. Now, if you notice, I got one car that's kind of low on fuel because I've already done some testing. I wanted it to look a little empty. So first thing we're going to do is program a car. So we're going to plug our hand throttle into a port. We're then going to press the program car button for 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. The word car should appear in the LED. You press the back of your hand throttle once. That goes green, flat lines. Your car is now programmed, but before you can run it, you're going to lift the car off the track and put it on the track, okay? Now let's do a test around the track to see if we've got power. We've got power, a nice drive around the track. Okay, now the next thing we want to do is see if we have lane changing, okay? Lane changing, you hold the button in on the back of your hand throttle. Lane change, lane change, lane change. Now we go into the pit box. Let's make sure we can refuel. We hear that beep sound. That's very important. Come over here, cameraman. I want to do that again with the car so you can hear that beep. The beep is going to come from here. We come over here, listen. We hear the beep sound. That means the car can refuel. So how do you refuel? You press the back of your hand throttle. Your fuel tank is flashing. So now you press the trigger in And as your tank fills up, your car can fill up 1/8 of a time. Now, you can only put a little bit in it if you want to. And then when you're done filling up the tank, you press the back of your hand throttle again, and then your car takes off. So let's do that again. We're going to pull into the pit. We're going to press the back of our controller once. Wait till our flashing fuel gauge. Pull the trigger. Fills up. Push it again. Take off. That's basically, it is really that simple, the digital system. Okay? When you want to change lanes, hold the button in at the switch. Now, there's always a dead spot right at the switch, okay? And if you drive at a certain speed, you might stop, okay? Now, the next thing of the pit box, which is kind of cool, which I'll go over in detail a little bit here, is basically a race. Now you're going to have the lap counter connected to this track also, which I don't know if you're going to have a lap counter or not. I don't think it's in the script to have the lap counter. It's not. But the pit box, people will ask, because you're going to be selling the lap counter as an accessory, okay? But the pit box does have a lap counter built in, so you can kind of give them that demonstration, and that they might want to then buy the lap counter. So basically, what you're going to do is we're going to count down a 10-lap race. So we're going to press the mode button once. It basically says pit. That's what it's supposed to say, but the LEDs don't give a good enough. And then we're going to press the mode button once where it says up. We're going to press the mode button again, says down. Then we're going to press how many laps we go. We want to go 10 laps. Then we press the mode button again. We got flash lines. We press the start-stop button. That means it's going to reset everything. And we go, and you see where it says 10 right here? It now says 10 laps, 9. Now as the car goes around, 8. And then so on and so on. Now when you want to reset the race, you press the start select button once. You see where it's flashing? That means you're in a reset mode. Then you press to hold the button down again. The light goes out. That means now you can do reprogramming of everything. You can change the speed control. Okay? Let's do the speed control. Alright, so we're going to go from a high-speed mode to a junior mode. Alright, so right now I put it to junior mode. Listen to how slow the car goes. Now we're going to go high speed again. Push the speed control button in. Press the back of your hand throttle. See how much faster the car is? Let's do that again. Press speed control in for 3 seconds. The word car. Slower speed. High speed. Now, you can also turn lights on, but none of the NASCARs have lights. So the light button is going to be kind of irrelevant for your demos. But basically, that is the features of the pit box and how to do the maintenance on the cars. The key is making sure you keep your cars clean and maintenance on a daily basis. If you keep them clean and maintenance on a daily basis, these cars should last you 3 or 4 weeks, okay? And if you have any technical problems, you can also email me at usa-service@technitoys.com or check out my videos on YouTube, youtube.com/SDX Tech USA. Thank you very much. Have a great day.